Hey everybody, welcome to episode 5 of my HelloFresh review series. Today we're going to be cooking the creamy chive chicken with lemony rice and Dijon apple salad. What I really like about this recipe is that this is supposed to take 35 minutes to prep and cook, and then it's also 570 calories, which is perfect for what I'm looking for. So let's start the unboxing. Open up the bag. So we've got 2 packets of chives. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have leftover. Jasmine rice. We've got 2 packets. And we have mixed greens. Two bags. 1 apple for the salad. 2 lemons. I'm pretty sure I'll have leftover also. I always have lemons left over. We've got, what is this? Chicken stock concentrate. And then Dijon mustard, 2 packets. And the last thing is the sour cream. Okay, so let's get started prepping. The first step in prepping this is to wash and dry all the vegetables, which I already have. I have the lettuce sitting in the colander to drain. And then we're gonna zest 1 lemon, and then we're gonna cut it in quarters. And then we're going to mince the chives, and then we're gonna cut the apple for the salad. No. Stop. I'm only going to quarter 1 lemon because I always have lemon left over and I don't want to leave it, cut open and exposed so it doesn't go to waste. I don't like wasting food like that, especially right now with the whole COVID situation. Oh no. I'm going to put this one aside, and then if I need it later, I'll just cut it and quarter it. No big deal. So now the apple, cut it halfways. We're going to core it. Okay, now I'm going to quarter them. We'll cut the halves and quarters. And then I'm going to dice them into triangles. These knives, guys, they're the bomb diggity. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I aspired to be a chef, but never made it to school. So my lovely boyfriend bought me some chef knives. Okay, so now we're gonna mince the chives. Now that everything's prepped, we're gonna cook the rice. You need 1.5 cups of water, a pinch of salt, and then we're gonna boil it. And once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn down the heat and let it simmer for about 15 minutes until it gets real tender and fluffy. So. Okay, so while the rice is boiling, I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of avocado oil in here, juice from half of the lemon, half of the mustard, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and some salt and pepper, along with half of the chives for the dressing. Mix it all together. Make sure it's nice and combined. I feel like that's a lot of chives, but we'll see. Okay, so for the chicken, we're gonna pat it down with a paper towel, make sure it's dry. And then we're gonna sear it in a pan over medium-high heat with a little bit of oil. Put the oil. I washed my hands already, so I'm gonna get some more napkins. Okay guys, so the chicken is ready. While the chicken was cooking though, the rice came out, so we're gonna finish it up in a minute. So in the same pan, we're gonna put the rest of the mustard, the chicken concentrate, some more lemon juice, and then 1/3 cup of water. We're gonna combine all those ingredients, stir it until it simmers, until it's a little thick, and then the sauce for the chicken will be ready. That's all incorporated. I'm gonna let it sit, let it simmer, and then turn off the heat, add the sour cream and the chives, mix that up, and then that's done. And then for the rice, we're gonna add the 2 tablespoons of butter, the lemon zest, and some salt and pepper. So once the rice is done, we're gonna combine the apples. Actually, we'll just do that right now. Let's combine the apples with the greens, which is a lot of greens. I think if I did this recipe over again, I'd probably wait to cut the apples until the end because apples oxidize and they start turning brown. I mean, it doesn't change the flavor, but regardless. So there's that. And then the salad, the dressing we'll put, I think I'm gonna drizzle once I plate it. That way there's enough because it looks like very little for so many greens. And then we're gonna add the sour cream and the lemon zest. No, I'm sorry, the sour cream and the chives. Now with the rice. It smells very nutty. It's jasmine rice, so fluff this up. Add the butter. It's 2 tablespoons of butter. And then finish off the lemon zest. Just mix it up. It smells so good. Very citrusy, but nutty because of the rice. All right, guys, so everything is ready. It didn't take me long at all, so I'm just gonna plate all of this, make it look fancy for you guys, because, you know, we fancy. And then we'll taste it and I'll give you my review, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm done plating. Check it out. It looks really fancy, really nice, really lovely. So let me taste this. Here we go. Okay, so the chicken is really juicy. It didn't have any salt or any pepper when I was cooking it, but the sauce that's on it just adds all of the flavor. It's really good together. As far as the rice is tender, but it's not mushy. It still carries its form, like its shape. It's a little bit bland because I didn't add the additional salt and pepper for that. But the nuttiness mixed with the lemon makes up for that. As far as the greens, I think I would probably add something else in here because it just tastes like grass, even with the Dijon mustard dressing. All in all, I mean, it's pretty good. For 570 calories, I gotta say it's pretty damn good. As far as the time it took to make this, I would say, yeah, it was pretty accurate, about 35 minutes. It was super quick. I think the longest food the food that took the longest was the rice, but I was doing all of the other stuff while the rice was cooking, so it didn't really faze me in any way. I did have leftover a lemon. This has happened to me maybe like 2 or 3 times now, where I have lemon in the recipe, but it's only for a garnish. So I have like a lot of lemons in my fridge. That kind of sucks though, because I feel like it's a little bit of a waste. If you don't read all the recipe all the way through, you're not going to realize that you're going to have these left over. You're going to cut them and then they're just going to spoil faster. Okay, well that's it for today. I really enjoyed making this one. It was really fast, low calorie, looks pretty light. I hope my family enjoys it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Just push the little button, click the little subscribe and the little bell so you can see my next video when it comes up. And I'll see you guys later. Toodaloo.